experiments are they doing here?
Well, I would assume who was doing all these experiments? I'm guessing Umbrella, but who from Umbrella was here? At last I've created new life, I call it... Okay, yep. The Regenerator. Unless all the parasites residing within the organism are destroyed, its tissue can regenerate indefinitely. The biosensor scope. I was able to confirm that the parasites have vital organs at once. I shared the news of my achievement with that pretentious bastard colleague of mine. His face went white. Then he started scribbling something in his notebook. I thought he was in Brisbane City, actually. He's a fool. I have everything under control. It's like, bro, this is this dumbass scientist. The subject went wild and escaped from its cryogenic tank. That was the real thing, right? Now we can't kill that nigga. I know. Shit. I was ready for it. Kinda not really. Fuck! Where's the scope? Need the scope.
Take a look. Something found to catch your eye.
Can that bitch ass nigga come in here? I hope not, because I want to see him blast some shit.
What can I do you for?
That fuck ass nigga is gonna come right, man.
There's some things money can't buy. Next time.
Yeah.
Buy something, eh?
Hey. I'm tits up in niggas right now, bro. Oh. Okay, fix it. Where that nigga at? He's over there. Please open the fuck up.
Gotta switch the power over.
Right, and yeah, he's right over there, ain't he? So here's your legs, arms. That nigga doesn't give a fuck. That nigga's still up aiming. He got right the fuck back up. God damn. Switch the power over. How do I do that? God.
Shit, again?
What am I looking for? It's bub kiss right now, man. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, bro. This is I'm kind of fucked right now. I'm trying to get past this nigga. Gosh, bro, why do they keep letting this nigga jump as he has no legs, bro? God damn. Jesus.
Gun rhymes with fun.
Oh my god, man. I don't have anything for this nigga, bro.
For a reason, stranger.
I don't have anything for these niggas, man. It's like, bro, I need that. What in fuck's name do I need that goddamn electric lock for, bro? Like, geez. I'm trying to get myself to stop saying the Lord's name. Bro, you need to stop playing with that hoe, man. Jeez. It's like, bro, this nigga Leon just be fucking, like, he wanna ore farm with the pistol every time he fucking reloads, bro. Damn.
Here you go.
These dudes do not give a fuck about explosions. Like, bro, the bullets are actually doing more damage than the explosions, bro. And I'm out of bullets. I don't have anything for these niggas, bro. Be honest, bro. Sometimes puzzles just serve to slow down the game instead of actually make the game fun. And that's not me. And that's someone. That's as someone who like marginally likes puzzles. Like they're not my favorite, but they're also like I'm not gonna get upset. There are some games that have too many puzzles. Like I feel like the Divinity series definitely has some very obnoxious fucking puzzles. Like there's like two or three puzzles in Divinity that every single time I have to solve them, I'm just like, it's like it makes me want to like, it just slows down the momentum of the game. I need the scope, bro. This is not what I need. Y'all had me go through all this just to like not have it. It's crazy. It's like, bro, like, what did I do all that for? A fucking gun that's not even worth it? It's like, I have better guns than this. Holy fuck, man. Overwrite terminal. I'm just gonna go to that. The game thinks I want a new gun at the part where guns are useless. I just got cornered, man. There's all my ammo. And this nigga Leon with the fucking flashlight, I'm so, it pisses me off how much he doesn't want to use that fucking flashlight. Bro, this is a dark area. Just because you see one fucking light above you does not mean you need to put up your flashlight. It's way too fucking dark for you to be walking around without your goddamn flashlight. I can't shoot correctly, nigga. Take it out! Damn. This nigga Leon thinks he's so badass. This nigga thinks that, oh, okay, the player encountered a fucking flickering light. I don't need my flashlight anymore. The fuck are you on, Leon? Fuck. It's like all because this nigga don't want to take out his fuck ass flashlight, man.
Catch your eye. Welcome. Got a selection of good thinkers new. That's good work, if I do say so myself.
Like, why I don't understand why he won't take out his flashlight. One light is not enough, Leon. Fuck. Bro, I have no ammo at all. Override. What? Oh my fuck. What is this dumbass override terminal, bro? And where is this scope, man? Like, why wouldn't the scope be in the area where the fucking regenerators are? I don't understand. Is he selling it and I'm just not seeing it? Hold up, bro. I have to check. I have to check.
Oh, nothing but welcome. Well then.
Is he selling it? I don't fucking get it, man.
What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know.
Bro, I know how you're getting these things, bro. You're just killing. You're killing the fucking new. You're killing the people here, just like I'm doing. Hey, bro.
All my wares are in tip-top shape. I assure you.
I didn't want to use the rocket launcher, but if I can't find this fuck ass whatever the fuck, the stupid ass fucking thing that lets you kill these damn regenerators. If I can't fucking find that within the next like 1 or 2 times I come out here, I'm using the rocket launcher. Yeah, I'm trying to get the right shot because I can't see Leon. Because you, for some reason, will not take out your flashlight. Come on. And Leon, you need that thing. The running speed in this game has annoyed me since the beginning. I don't understand why Leon is so slow. Like, I'm 300 pounds and out of shape, and I can run faster. I promise you, I can run. On everything I love, I can run faster than this. Now I can't run that long, but I can run faster than this. That's why everybody's able to track Leon, because when you fucking see him running, like bro, these niggas would not be able to see me. I would be running past so many fucking corners that they wouldn't know where I am. The reason why when Leon runs away, they can always find him is because they're 2 steps behind this nigga. Whenever they turn a corner, they're 3 steps behind Leon, so they know every fucking corner he turns. Because the nigga only runs 5 miles an hour. Like, bro, you are not outrunning anything in the universe at this fucking pace. Bro, what? Are they below the stairs? Okay. It's crazy to me that these niggas can just... It's like, bro, why aren't you pulling out these ninja moves right now? Like, just kick this nigga, man. Why do I need to shoot you in the fucking head for you to kick a nigga? can hear something. What is that sound? Can I please get the scope that lets me kill the one enemy in the game that does not allow me to kill it? Oh, man. Oh, Ashley. Do I really... Why can't I just go back the way I fucking came? I could literally just walk back. The scope better be in here, bro. If the scope is not in here, I'm buying the rocket launcher. That is. I'm not going half the fucking game with these things. Okay, I was about to say, if this scope is not in here, I'm buying the rocket launcher. I don't care how much of a cheese it is. During the rain power outage, a test subject awoke in the ground and broke out. Holding taking escape. The subject was contained after 20 minutes. Yeah, well, that's what your stupid ass get when you build a lab facility that would probably need some type of nuclear fucking power or some type of super advanced electric, hydroponic fucking electric system constantly running at all times to fucking outdate. Like, bro, we're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Spain. And in this particular, like, we're in a third, and this isn't like Spain. This isn't modern day Italy, Spain. This is third world country. We light dynamite. We light dynamite. We don't have air conditioning. Fire is our way to get warm. Like, bro, these people, the people that got impacted by this disease, are clearly like third world, simple mining people. And that's not me saying, oh, they're dirty. It's just like, these people don't have the same technology that me and you have. So them building a facility out here was already dumb. But it's probably because Umbrella got, you know...
Need a wrench to get this open.
A wrench? I don't want to waste the ammo. Good. Good, 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 good. It's like, bro, 3 shots to the chest. So I need a wrench now. Holy fuck. Where is that? Hold on. Let me finish looking over here before I go back. Because no way y'all want me to go all the way fucking back. Where's this stupid ass wrench, man? Like, y'all are joking, bro. It's the wrench. Gosh. These niggas are playing around, bro. I want you to go back and forth around this motherfucker, bro. I ain't got time for this shit. Like, low-key, with this arsenal, Leon, you probably could have just took that fucking rocket launcher, shot it at the fucking gate, and freed Ashley that way. Where? Okay, so, a wrench. Where the fuck is the wrench? I refuse to fucking look around for this shit, man. Where do... Override turn. I'm gonna assume that's where I need to go. Am I going the right way? No, let me just... I need to go find it. I need to at least check before I waste ammo shooting these niggas, man.
The stench of battle.
There's no point in me going back in there when I don't even need... If I don't even need to do... Where the fuck is this? Holy shit. I had a level 3 access card, didn't I? God, bro, there's absolutely no fucking way. Bro, what the fuck? I'm losing my mind, bro. Because I could have fucking sworn I had a level 3 access. And if that's all I needed, oh my gosh. It's like, why the fuck did I get a level 2 access then? I could have gotten this done in the first fucking episode, man. And I still can't figure out where that overwrite terminal is, bro. I'm right on top of it, but it's not in front of me, man. If it doesn't see me, I'm not gonna fight it. waste of ammo. And for what? What is this? And I did that for what? Okay. Why do I need to go in dissection though? That's the fucking thing. I don't need to go in there. Why the fuck? Oh my god. I don't. They want me to get a wrench. Where is the wrench? I don't understand. I know that Ashley is over fucking here, but it says that's where Ashley is. I don't see the... Look, I'm trying to get to that override terminal, but I can't fucking find it. I don't understand why. Hey, I think somehow I killed one of those generators.
Did that do anything?
I did. Oh. I'm gonna go back to the override terminal again. What purpose did that serve? Man, like, bro, it could not have been this hard for the scientists to move around their own fucking lab. It's like, bro, I don't need games to tell me where to go, but they're not being clear about their instructions. It's like, all right, I overrided the key card, which led me to something that was inaccessible. All right, how do I get access to that? You need a wrench. Where's the wrench? It's like, nigga, if I needed a fucking wrench this entire fucking time to get to where I needed to go, why didn't I just do that first? It's like, let me do that first. Is that it? That looks like a fucking wrench. There's one right there, bro. That's a wrench. Oh my god. That's a wrench, bro. That is literally a wrench. And I can't get it. So it's not a real wrench, it's a fucking PNG wrench. It's wrench PNG. I should have known better. I'm not letting you take a breath. I haven't let you take a breath this entire time, Leon, because you haven't been performing like I need you, bro. You've been selling. Are those yellow herbs slowly making my health go up? Is that what's happening? Oh, wow. I did not know that. I thought I had to get some health. Hey, bro. Hey, okay. I'm a little stupid for not realizing that. I thought the health boost was temporary. That's what I thought. I thought the yellow health boost was a temporary thing, but now that I know it's, you know, I would have been looking for them hoes if I'd known that. Bro, I saw a wrench, man. I don't fucking understand what's going on. Okay, I'm just gonna attack these niggas, bro. Do you have a wrench? Do you have a wrench? No. Okay. I need a wrench. It's the only thing stopping me right now, man. Even though I saw a wrench in the fucking hospital, and they're lying to me. They're lying to me, man. They're trying to make me. It's a psychological wrench, bro. It's not a real wrench. It's a feel-good wrench. It's a comfort wrench. It's not real. Bro, I swear I'm looking everywhere. Like I can't. I don't understand, man. Alright, I'm just... Gosh.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
Do you have a wrench?
Ooh, what you buying? Suit yourself, stranger.
Yeah, well, I need a wrench, man. I can't get out of here without it. And for some reason, these you know, third world country made doors, metal doors, are able to withstand a rocket launcher. So I can't just shoot the fucking the rusty jail wall that could probably be kicked down with enough force and with enough time if Leon really, really wanted to. Like, come on, bro. You're telling me an RPG can't take this thing down? This rusty, dilapidated fucking thing? I could kick... Bro, come on, man. God damn, bro. Bro, where is this fucking wrench, man? I can't find it. I deadass can't find it. I don't. I can't find it. I'm gonna. Oh, fuck, gosh. I saw a wrench. It was in the damn thing. It did, like, y'all saw it. I'm not fucking crazy, man. I saw that fuck-ass wrench. This game is fucking pissing me off, man.
Hello, stranger.
Bro, I don't need your weapons right now, man. I need a wrench. It's literally right there, bro. I can literally see it, bro. Why can't you just get it? Reach for it. It's right there. This is going to be the thumbnail of the video, man. It's right there. Are there any wrenches in here? Perhaps? Perhaps the scientist had a, you know, mechanical side to him? No? Just more basic shit? Fuck, man. We're out of options, man. Is that a gold wrench? No, it's not. Are there any scalpels or maybe tools in here that can be siphoned and used as a wrench? fuck, you know. Maybe a dead body, you know, maybe there's a man in here whose final request was to be buried with his beloved wrench. No. I'm at a loss for words. Thine wrench is not in the map. Okay. All right. I didn't see that door at first. Where is it? Where did I just come from? Where was that? Again, if he would just keep his fuck-ass light on, I would be able to tell where I'm going better. Bro, he keeps on turning it off, bro, and I'm just like, there's crucial details that I'm missing because he won't keep it on. Oh my god, it's the freezer room. Bro, what is in here? Oh my god. Bro, I think I'm done with this game. This game is fun. Like, I don't care. I'm looking it up. Like, bro, where is this fucking wrench? Inside a regenerator. It's the dumbest shit ever. And you know why I never would have figured that out is because I'm actually playing the game how someone should play the game. And that's, you know, not trying to kill everything on the fucking screen, playing the game like a horror game, like, you know, keep your resources scarce, don't just kill everything mindlessly. You know, be precise about where you're putting your bullets. No. They want me to just. It's like, look, I don't mind playing like that, but like I'm willing to put my dick in everything. Come on, bro. You telling me that shot didn't count? These other two niggas are gonna get up. I want that extra health. Nigga, you could have done that with your fucking fingers. Damn. Spawned in here, bro. Oh shit. Now that's a shot. Hope.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Look, I need to stab your friend. That's what I get for trying to play the game correctly. Just sit down, bro. Just chill out, bro. We gotta go get Ashley, man. That's.
Why not treat yourself, mate? Welcome. Got a selection of good
You
things
never
on
have
sale,
what I
stranger.
really need.
Good luck to you, stranger.
You always have
That's
something,
good
but you
work,
rarely ever have what I really need.
Try that on for size.
5 targets. Yeah, let's do that.
So that's your move. Oh, you're an artist. Come back anytime.
Because I'm never really going to use the SMG unless it's... Yeah. It's good. Like, bro, this nigga will like ore farm with the pistol, bro. That shit really pisses me off. Like, you'll reload in front of someone, and then this nigga will like whip it to the right for some fucking reason. Like, nigga, shoot him. Like the clip will be fully in. Like, the clip will be fully inside the fucking gun. The clip will be fully inside the gun. What's it called? Hammer pulled back, and this nigga will still just like whip it to the right. Like, what are we doing?
Ashley.
Like, yeah, bro, get her up now. Give her the cure now.
Shit.
Give her the cure now. Give her the cure now. You don't need to see it. Give her the cure before Cruiser comes in here. It's like, I don't need to see all this bullshit. Fucking give her the shit.
You're gonna be okay.
It's like, bro, if I need to save you, there is no what ifs. I'm just gonna fucking save you. We're gonna be alright, bro. We already knew this was a one-way mission. Yeah, bro, sit down. Yeah, don't go nowhere, bro. Yeah. Yeah. We already knew this was a one-way mission. It's just how it is, bro. Sometimes you gotta throw your life away for the cause. I can already tell we're at the end of the game. You know, how many times can we save Ashley before that fuck ass helicopter?
I'm late.
No. Thank you. I brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
Now, you worried about that,
Worried about
nigga?
you. Till the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
For Louise?
lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Need
Thank
an
you.
encyclopedia.
Thank you.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
Okay. Now it's like, there we go. There we go. And that right there is why I don't like Ada. It's like I will never be into a woman where every single fucking thing we do has strings attached. Like she I don't know what she's here for, but I guarantee you it has something to do with both me and Ashley. Whatever you're doing here, Ada, I guarantee you, me and Leon being, oh my gosh, like bitch, if you want Leon to be alive, just fucking help him. Like, just stop. Like, I don't like women. I don't like women who play games. I'm sorry. I really don't. I don't like women who play games. Even if yes, I am aware that Ada is doing it on purpose. She likes to fucking play the cat and mouse. But what I'm saying is, the cat and mouse chase is obnoxious in and of itself. There's nothing appealing but a grown-ass woman in her 30s playing cat and mouse. Holy fuck. That shit is cute when you're 18, 19, 21, 22, 23 even. I'll even give you that. But once we're like 25, 26, we're going into our 30s, that cat and mouse shit is fucking old, man. I know it's kind of weird to like put realistic sensibilities on a fictional character, but who cares, bro? You know what I mean. It's fucking stupid. Like, just be straight with me. If you want to help, but like, don't. Imprisoned without warning, captors one by one, taken by the next one. I don't know what happens there, but just look at Annabelle. Probably next affected. The plaga will be merciful. Silent, if he commands it, they will work themselves to death with a smile on their face. Adversely, the host becomes so simple-minded that they're basically useless for any complex task. Okay. However, we succeeded in developing the new superior species of plaga. It has no special variability, but the host's cognitive functions are not diminished. It seems like they plan to administer this new species into the girl. It's clearly important that she maintains her intelligence after infection. All tests were successful and plans for the mass production are moving forward. The project is a complete success, but I've been in prison and preparations to infect me with the superior species are underway in the next room. Annabelle is not herself anymore. The smile has been wiped completely from her face. Writing is the only thing that keeps me sane now. Not that anyone will ever read this. So they did tests on their own niggas. That shit ass.
Could you give me a boost?
Yeah, I guess.
You got it?
Duh.
Okay, so she's more confident.
Be careful.
I'm liking it. Let me put her back in her old hair. The red hair is kind of, you know, it's, I like changing shit up. I like to change stuff up.
Pretty much a master of unlocking.
Yeah. Fuck, man, I like her. Oh, no, let me put on the glasses. You're way too cute with those glasses on. Bro. don't understand what it is. Oh my gosh, I can make the hair color blue. I love. The only issue is that like my favorite color is blue, but boy do I fucking find the stereotype of women with blue hair. Okay, we gotta. It's time to hurry up. All right, it's time to hurry up. No. Let's you know what? Yeah, I need her to cheer for me. If anyone has time to swear, would you mind?
I've got some new items in stock. Come take a welcome.
Better be
I've
good.
got something new for you, mate. Stocking up while you can. Wise choice.
You really didn't have anything new. I guess his concept of new is shit that I didn't have before.
Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it.
I guess we have different concepts of new. When you say new to me, it's something that I haven't seen before. When this nigga means new, he means shit that I'd had, shit that I didn't have 5 minutes ago.
I'll buy I'll buy it at a high price. If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit. You've got an eye for this, mate.
Fuck. Went down the wrong hole.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
Why do you really don't need rate of fire with this thing when it one-shots everything? It's like, what, I need to one-shot them more?
We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
You know, I'm upgrading this one because I can actually fucking use the thing.
There you are. As pleasant travels.
I know that was probably stupid, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Take a look. Something's welcome. Wielded. What can I do you for? We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
If you know my taste, why don't
Ruby's
you bring
all
me
rubbish.
shit
It makes
that
no
I actually can
difference,
use?
stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship's got a selection of good things on sale. Come back anytime.
I need her to sit. Oh man, I love it when she sits. The way she sits on the thing and is cheering for you, bro. Like that's what I need in a woman. Oh, we need 3? Okay. Let's get it. See, oh my gosh. Bro, when women do that, like women have no idea how attractive and feminine they can be. When a woman crosses her legs like that, fuck.
Rely too much on a single 3, 2, 1, begin!
High score, here we go.
You're an artist, mate. Reload!
They know damn well that that shit wasn't 8 bullets.
That's the stuff. Brilliant. Oh, beautiful. That's your lot.
Nice one, Leon.
Some of the targets are.
I'm not really
well,
looking for S class.
particularly
A is good
standard.
enough for me.
One shot won't be enough for those, I'd wager. 3, 2, 1, begin! Triple kill! That's the stuff.
What? Oh, not that one.
Reload!
That's my fault. I didn't know it was a penetrating shit.
Are you serious?
Double kill! Very good. And that's the game.
Awesome.
Man, A's still good.
Rifle can take out multiple targets with a single round. Rate of fire leaves a bit to be desired, though.
Fuck. I'm not trying to do all of these. Come here. Let's go, Ashley. I'm cool with, you know, just a little.
Good job, Leon. Have fun.
You gotta stop talking to me like that, baby girl. I mean, these upgrades really aren't that good, but it's whatever. Alright, baby girl, where are we going next? No, that's the opposite way. Yeah, my bad.
You have the stench of battle.
I think that's just my body odor. We've been here for a while. And I've been covered in every single type of guts you can think of, man. Man.
Let's find another way.
I don't wanna. Watch her step there, baby girl. Oh, okay, never mind. She's gonna do it the actual right way and not the ore farming way. Better safe than breaking your fucking ankle, you know. Can they see Ashley? They can see Ashley.
Ahí están.
Can they see Ashley? Yeah, they saw her. Fuck.
Menudos granujas. Stay back.
Stay back.
No prob.
Let's go.
You all right?
Yeah,
I'm good,
no
I'm
big
good,
deal.
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. They didn't even hit me, baby girl. It's good. But yeah, stay away from me if you're gonna impact my stealth, baby. I thought, you know, usually in stealth games where you're dragging somebody, they don't make it so they can see that, you know, like Ellie and Last of Us is invisible. Bro, stealth kills shouldn't take any durability. It should be a free kill. There we go. It's like there's no reason why a successful stealth kill should cost anything. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of stealth, is that it's minimum cost. You're doing it the smart way. Instead of going in guns blazing, you're doing it the smart, methodical, calculating way. That's why stealth is usually the superior option, if you can do it. But it's also usually harder. That's the trade-off. Harder, more difficult, but, you know, more rewarding. In this game, it's like, alright, well, your durability is going to be fucked anyway, so you might as well shoot these niggas. He's going to see me. Guess not. I want that medallion now that I done fucking did all this shit. Yeah, we're going back. I need to get the medallion. Because I'm not, you know. I don't do challenges just to not get the rewards. You got me fucked up. Where is that shit? There it is. There we go.
Awesome.
I miss when Ashley would stand right behind you and salute and like, let's go.
Okay.
Like, oh my God, I miss that. That's like one of my favorite. Like, that's why I don't like. That's why I don't mind escort missions. It's because they'll put personality into the person doing the escorting. Like Elizabeth. I love Elizabeth from BioShock. I wish Leon could throw a rock. Or maybe Ashley can like scream or something. Distract them. But I gotta fight these niggas now. Oh, no. Stay right here, baby.
Here, hold this down.
Okay.
They're gonna turn around. I'm gonna knife him. Okay. I was not aware that there was that many niggas. You should have stayed up there, baby girl.
Spread out.
Okay.
Come over here, though.
Out of the way.
Get out of the way, baby girl.
You're serious.
Wow. You see, she should be right there behind me, and then. Yes, wait, she does it. Does she really do it? I want her. No, get her. Hold on. How do I get her in the frame? I want her in the frame. I want to be able to see her. Display area. What's display area? What's display area? No. That's fine. Come on, man. She was able to do that this whole time? Bro, I literally, like, that's one of my favorite aspects of Resident Evil 4 is that she would stand right behind you and, like, cheer you on as you killed enemies. That shit was so cute. Like, why must they take everything away from me, man? We're just here to suffer. I'm gonna sell that bolt thrower, to be honest. It's sucky ass gun. Alright, stay right here, baby girl.
Ashley.
Okay.
Alright. Stay right there. And then I'm gonna get you.
Damn it!
Oh my gosh.
Leon!
Jeez, nigga.
Watch out!
Fuck that, nigga.
Out of the way.
I got you. 10 seconds and they're already on her.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Jesus. You need to give her one of your knives, man. Fucking gun. I wanted him to kneel so I can knife his shit. Kneel! Ooh! Oh, fuck! It's a mug!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how they're checking on each other so much now. It's so cute. She loves him. Like, she just straight up loves him now. Alright. I'm glad I upgraded this gun. It's a good gun. I'm not getting in there. Got me fucked up. Fucking sewage water ass shit. Nope. Not until I explore. Come on, girls. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. It's all right. Yeah. Sorry. All right. Next time it auto saves, I'm gonna end it because I want to play something else. It's fucking disgusting.
Smells pretty bad. You okay?
Yeah. Before this would have killed me, though.
It's like Ashley. I love her. I've always liked Ashley. I never thought she was annoying. And in this game, she's even more likable, bro. She's just She's just fucking cute.
We go at the same time, yeah?
Got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, bro. I don't need this. You don't need to do that for me twice. Yeah, they're giving me ammo. We're about to fight. Hi. Hi.
Stay here.
Hey.
Okay, see how she's like just listening now? When you first tell her to hide, she's like, what? Are you serious? Now she's like, okay. Man, bro, I love her. I love her. Okay, look. I knew something like this was going to happen. That's why we keep the scope. Excuse me. Stand still for me, buddy.
What the fuck?
Oh. Okay.
Die, you stubborn son of a bitch.
Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Shit! I needed to stand still for a second, though. Bro, it's like not... I'm like, for some reason, I can't fucking hit my shots.
Jesus. Cuddly bastard.
Cuddly? Man. This nigga's joking. Okay.
You're not hurt, are you?
No.
Bro, she checks on me every 5 minutes, bro. Like, stop it. Stop it. Like, actually, I actually need you to stop checking up on me because it's getting too cute. I'm getting... No, actually, I need to stop. I'm just going to stop. I'm going to take this because Ashley is way too fucking cute right now. And I don't want to keep talking about it because I'm a man. And talking about cute things is unmanly. So we're going to do something... Oh, man. We're going to do something else. What do I want to do? Naruto. Do I want to talk about Naruto? I don't know. Do I want to talk about Naruto? Do I not? I don't know what I want to talk about. That's crazy. Bro, Snarky J is so fucking hot.
If you dream of giving your children a worse version of something they...
And she knows what she's doing.
If you were one of those people wondering if the DCU would sink or swim under James Gunn...
Bro. Oh my god, bro. This bitch is bad. Bad.
Allow me to relieve your... Normally when I review these movies,
It's straight
red
fucking
letter F,
baddie.
do I feel good in
Oh my god, bro.
giving this movie a shot? Probably gonna regret this, but catch you on the flip side. Does it look great? No. Do I feel good in it? Also no. Honestly, if the...
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Get your fine ass on somewhere, bitch. Fuck. She's one of those girls that is painfully aware of how bad she is. Painfully. Oh, that's a good video. Fuck. I think YouTube just infiltrated my fucking mic, heard me say that I don't know what it talked about, and and Naruto in the same sentence, and it spawned this video.
Throughout the Kage Summit is forced to face the most powerful foes on the entire planet, being...
Hey. There is a take. Someone made a take that if Sasuke fought these three niggas, he would not be able to win. And I agree. Apparently, this nigga is like a Kage level fighter. We already saw what Mei did to Sasuke. She literally melted this nigga's... She melted this nigga's Susanoo, and this nigga Sasuke had to get cheat coded. This nigga literally killed Sasuke. If it wasn't for Obito, Sasuke would be dead. This fight, to me, in my opinion, Raikage would have inevitably... I think, at most, the Raikage would have won. At worst, it would have been a draw. Because Sasuke was definitely going to die if he didn't get stomped out. But, at the same time, I think the Raikage was going to die too if Gaara didn't come in and save that nigga, because that nigga Sasuke literally had the Amaterasu flames formed around his Susanoo again. And he was just, Raikage would be fucked at that point.
5 Kage. However, at the end, he finally hunts down Danzo Shimura, the replacement as the 6th Hokage. However, what would happen if the Akatsuki members were to replace Danzo on this bridge, and this Sasuke, who seems almost comparable to the Akatsuki, would actually have to fight them instead? So yeah, today I'm also joined by Thunder God, as you can tell by the title. So you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, lay out some structure, and hop into that first section real quick?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? TG, or Thunder God here, getting ready to ruin that beautifully scripted intro that Virtue did for us. And he kind of introduced it. We're essentially going to be taking Sasuke against the when he fights Danzo on the bridge, and be pitting him up against the Akatsuki members. Now, for the structure of this video, we're going to be kind of doing the duos for some of the mid-tier of the Akatsuki. So Sasuke will take on Hidan and Kakuzu, and the likes of Sasori and Deidara as pairs, as obviously... I mean, I'm going to be pretty real. We don't really need to see those individual matchups. I feel like that's kind of wasting people's time. Yeah. There's a different tier of character. And then for the more maybe contentious ones like Kisame, Itachi, Pain, Obito, and Conan, we're going to do those as individual matchups. So just to make the video a bit more interesting. Now, Sasuke's performance in the summit is really solid. I feel like a lot of people downplay it, just not being aware or really gauging the power increases that Sasuke had. And even though he does get stronger via having his Mangekyo Sharingan, it's mainly the hatred increases that are amping Sasuke throughout the summit. As a baseline, we know his chakra and, coldness of his chakra is directly compared to Curse Mark Stage 2. Now, I will say, Sasuke's chakra being cold is generally a direct indicator of...
Yeah. People underestimate how strong this version of Sasuke is. But this Sasuke, this Sasuke is literally stated to be stronger than Curse Mark 2. So the version that fought, this is an even stronger version of Sasuke that fought Itachi.
His strength via Kerin. So I do think it is fair to say at least like base Sharingan Sasuke and CM2 are comparable stat wise. I'll probably lean towards Kage Summit Sasuke as a whole, as I do think he also just has a better arsenal even with his base Sharingan, but to each his own. Obviously, Sasuke would go on to gain numerous hatred amps throughout the summit and actually use his Mangekyo more, which is something Obito notes during the summit. He wanted Sasuke to get acclimated more with his eyes and just get better with his dojutsu. We then go to the Danzo fight after he heals a certain amount of time with Kerin and gets a bit more practice in, where he does acclimate a bit more in that fight and his Susanoo fully evolves into the version that can shoot arrows, or like the armored up version. Not the fully armored up version, but he does have a complete form with like clothing or just wrapping around it. So Sasuke just improves overall during the summit, and you can't really cap him as earlier performances as he's shooting up entire tiers. Like, he goes from the Raikage breaking through the ribcage to just bodying everybody in the room due to the partial skeletal Susanoo that can just rip apart the pillars and survive all of the attacks thrown at him and react to all those attacks. So it's a pretty, like, everybody but in the room due to the partial skeletal Susanoo that can just rip apart the pillars and survive all the attacks thrown by him and react to all the attacks. So it's a pretty insane tier difference. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, even then, I was going to interject there and say that one thing you could say for how much he actually grows and Karin's notes about Sasuke's growth and why it actually is more power correlated, despite it being called, well, it's a thicker chakra or a colder chakra, rather than a potent chakra. And that's actually because Toby Ramen asked you, describe this Sharingan by Sasuke. He kind of just gives a good description. He basically says that the deeper the darkness gets, the greater the ocular powers become. So this darkness is where Sasuke is actually falling back into, and this is...
And that's another reason why, like, people will constantly ask, why is Obito so strong? Well, it's because this nigga is, like, one of the most evil people on the show. So, like, his darkness, like, your darkness or how evil you are is, like, directly correlated to how powerful you are. So, Madara and Obito being the main villains, they're going to be stronger than everyone.
This is why every time Sasuke gets an amp, whether it be whenever his Susanoo evolves or something along those lines, Karin notes it, except whenever he gains some, traditional more chakra, things like that, just like an actual healing, she notes that he is being rejuvenated whenever Zetsu does it. So these are power amps, that's why they go up every single time. So that's just an interesting note to say why they are, or at least his chakra is getting more powerful, not that he's actually getting more chakra, but a more potent chakra is something noted by Fukasaku to boost ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu, which is really important as well. So basically he's just growing exponentially, as you mentioned, to the point where, like, that other Sasuke, whenever he's much weaker, is able to put up Inton Kagetsuchi during the Raikage's elbow, like his his bolt.
Ladder bolt of pain.
Yeah, I don't know why I fucking spaced that. So his lateral bolt of pain, and so the Inton can come up completely, and so imagine that Sasuke, but with like 3 more exponential amps, one that's so large that like Karin can barely even recognize Sasuke once he hits the V3 Susanoo. So yeah, Sasuke has obviously grown quite a bit through the summit, and he should be above most of the 5 Kage, at least in these one-on-one matches during the summit at that time, which is really telling for how he's going to enter these matches.
Yeah,
but
I would say I agree with you. I think by the time of the Danzo fight, Sasuke could just, at least at that point during time, beat any of the 5 Kage pretty indisputably 1v1. I don't think that's too questionable.
Yep, and for those who would be concerned about the Oniki case, what I would just say is that he likely is more amped up in the war. Something kind of implied by Gator when he notes that Oniki is faster than he was in his prime. So yeah, I would definitely say that Sasuke, he is almost standing at the top of the Shinobi world alongside these other S-rank criminals, if not being above them. But I guess we could start off with our first one being, he done.
I don't know if he's beating Gaara, because I feel like Gaara kind of counters Sasuke's arsenal in that he can, like, fly and just swamp this nigga. Like, I feel like what's his name? Gaara was able to fucking make a sand tsunami. So, like, this is part 1, Gaara. And then this is part 1, or no, I think that's something else. This is part 1 Gaara. Part 1 Gaara. This is part 2 Gaara. I don't see Sasuke countering this with just the Susanoo. I think that hard counters Sasuke Susanoo. All he has to do is do that fucking move, throw this fucking tsunami move on him, and since Sasuke can't fly like Deidara can, or at least he can't fly on a whim like Deidara can, what's his name? Gaara sweeps up drowns his fucking Susanoo in sand, and then seals him, because what's his name? Gaara can seal. Yeah, I don't see how Sasuke Susanoo is quick enough, or I don't see how he's quick enough to get around this. Or Gaara doesn't have Shukaku anymore, but still, he should be able to do this to Sasuke.
Hidan and Kakuzu, the greatest, my favorite personal duo within the Akatsuki. And, while Hidan absolutely sucks and belongs in the dumpster in the alleyway of New York alongside some big rats, Kakuzu is actually quite cool. Kakuzu is actually quite cool. I really do like Kakuzu. I'm kind of a Kakuzu.
Bro, we kind of... Everybody clowns on, what's his name? Hidan, but Well, there are some scenarios where Hidan is like very valuable. I.e., if you don't have a Sharingan, I think it's going to be a lot harder for you to counter his if you don't have a Sharingan and you're not like a taijutsu specialist like Kakashi or Guy, I think it's going to be a lot harder to dodge that shit.
Kakuzu apologist. You know, I got a Kakuzu versus
Like, I think there's a scenario where Naruto gets cut by Hidan.
Pain video, so I really do like Kakuzu. I think his showings against Kakashi are maybe more impressive than what some people like to give. I don't think he's the weakest in the Akatsuki, sitting just in front of his garbage, sitting next to the rat dumpster friend Hidan. I think he is actually quite potent, especially when considering things like his ninjutsu, such as his lightning hearts and things like that, which are able to equal out true Raikiri. Although something to note is Kakashi can still react, and this is a problem here with Kakashi being able to react almost every single time, and the only times he really does get caught is whenever he's having to protect Team 10.
Yes.
But do you want to go ahead and
Guess water style jutsu isn't enough to put out wind style enhanced fire.
touch on this and what it might mean for how he's going to stack up to Sasuke alongside his...
Yeah,
Don't
I think the
trust
problem is, right, is that you kind of have a benchmark with beginning of Shippuden Sasuke and Kakashi. Now, if you want to say Kakashi's stronger than the beginning of Shippuden Sasuke and Naruto is as well because, you know, it's more of a narrative implication or you don't really think it's that solid, I think that's fine. I think they should just be comparable to one another. Or the fact that Sasuke's still in the conversation kind of does paint that he's in a similar tier. We know that 6 months roll past that initial assessment from Sasuke to heavy Sasuke who then absorbs Orochimaru. So he clearly can't be, like, held at the same level that he was previously, right? So you would just infer, okay, he's a decent bit stronger. Even if you don't want to quantify it, it is enough to feel as if he could betray Orochimaru and actually go on and fight Itachi compared to the beginning of Shippuden, where he just says blatantly, yeah, me and Orochimaru can't defeat Itachi. So there has to have been enough of a difference for Sasuke to feel confident enough to actually leave Orochimaru or just not give him over his body. So you then go on to the 5 Kage Summit where even his base Sharingan just kind of cliffs that version. I'm actually of the opinion that base Sharingan Sasuke in the 5 Kage Summit is almost like a power cliff, like a mark you can use for a lot of other characters in the series, and most people actually don't scale to that Sasuke. He's kind of ridiculously strong, which sets up a really bad scenario for his stats since the version against Danzo would be almost a couple of tiers above that, and then you obviously have his Mangekyo techniques or speed amplifying techniques like the Chidori, or just general ninjutsu like Fire Style. Like Sasuke Chidori would be able to cancel out like False Darkness, that really wouldn't be a problem. You can say his Fire Style may be able to cancel out the Fire Heart. Even if they combine, I don't really see a reason Sasuke couldn't just block it with his Susanoo, even the base Ribcage, or just dodge it in a similar manner to Kakashi. So he kind of comes in solid, and the hearts themselves are kind of questionable durability-wise. Choji cracks the Lightning Heart. I know a lot of people don't bring this up, but he is actually the one to crack it because Kakuzu's hearts can still form while they're damaged. You see the Water Heart is still able to keep form even when Kakashi shoots a Raikiri through it, whereas the Lightning Heart is what Kakuzu returns to himself already damaged and just kind of substitutes for the heart that Shikamaru had taken out via Hidan. So they actually don't have that high of ceilings in terms of durability, at least in my opinion. So I don't really see an issue, and I think the hearts fall relatively quickly. And the minute Sasuke enters the Susanoo, I don't really think there's any hope for Hidan and Kakuzu. Obviously, Hidan isn't really going to be tagging Sasuke. His best feats are kind of just taking Asuma's or grazing Asuma in an uncontested 1v1.
Yeah, but what's his name? I think what's his name? Kakuzu's jutsu should be able to start ripping the Susanoo.
Not really that great of a feat compared to this version of Sasuke. Do you want to chime in?
Yeah, for sure. So, like, one thing you even notice, like, to say that, well, so if this 3 Tomoe, Sasuke is able to run and react relatively to the V1 Raikage, even be stated to be above his Curse Mark 2 variant, whilst in Heavy, that's actually something really weird because that Sasuke actually does get Deidara, the strongest of the bottom members of the Akatsuki, which each get assigned to Team 7. So, you know, this is something to note. This Sasuke is also someone who has, like, noted in the 3rd data book to have the potential to even surpass the Akatsuki and things along those lines. He takes the breath away from the Akatsuki members with the speed and stuff like that. And these sorts of Akatsuki members is kind of a general reference to these bottom 3 which have been introduced, or I guess it'd be bottom, you know, these bottom 4, I guess, or whatever. So it'd be in reference to those. And then so Sasuke, whenever he fights the Raikage, he then gets much stronger after opening just the MS, such as how whenever Sasuke gets slammed completely on his back and the Raikage goes down to chop him, he's able to open the MS up and then use a Susanoo hand to completely outspeed the Raikage and reposition himself to have a better advantage, at least in speed-wise. So that's a good way you can have a measure of comparison, as TG was implying, you know, with how much greater this MS Sasuke really would be than this Kakuzu tier, this Hidan tier. Kakuzu is obviously greater than Hidan. Hidan states that Kakuzu is the doer in Jinchuriki capture, which is their primary objective almost always. So yeah, I think it is pretty clear here that Sasuke is going to definitely beat these 2 up at the same time. It doesn't really matter. If you were to say, well, maybe Hidan could get some blood or something like that, I don't see how you'd ever argue his speed is even great enough. His best feat would be maybe parrying off a Kakashi on the back foot who's more worried about Kakuzu, although that doesn't do much. You know, maybe if you really want to take the charity, maybe just say that like Sasuke uses MS and then Hidan's able to get the blood from the eye or something stupid like that.
Yeah. So it like licks the ground or just hey, let me get some rat behavior, you know. But I agree with you. I think the fact that Kakashi is able to combat the two, even for a short duration by himself, does speak volumes about what this Sasuke can do, honestly speaking. And we've seen how his upper stages of Susanoo even just tank a 4v1 with Dauri, Tamari, Gaara, and Kankura. So I think it's just pretty clear that he'd be able to dominate pretty handily.
Absolutely. Yeah, and after that, though, I will say, even though I've never been a super big guy to compare this jump, I really do think Sasori and Deidara do have a much better chance against Sasuke than Hidan and Kakuzu do. Now, I know you are a avid Sasori fan. He's probably your favorite member in the entire Akatsuki. Okay, nobody likes him. So, you know, for Sasori, he has some interesting ends, and, you know, everybody has heard it. You touched on this before. I touched on this. Everybody's heard it. He scales to the third Kazekage, who is greater than Raso, relative to War Gaara, who's greater than 5 Kage-sama Gaara, who can now speed the right Kage. You guys have heard this awful train of thought by somebody who probably shouldn't be power scaling anymore. But do you want to go ahead and touch on this train about the third Kazekage and if he really can scale to like a V2 Raikage that did combat Sasuke?
Well, I think the idea is, right, and this is the best way I say it. Let's say I give Sasori the best interpretation, right? And let's say you use Gaara as a benchmark. The best case you could make is that he scales to a V2 Raikage not using body flicker.
I forgot I was streaming for a second. Fuck. I'm like eating. Alright, let me give my take on this. Again, being able to fly should counter a lot of Sasuke's abilities. Sasuke's main asset in this fight is his Susanoo. And if you're able to fly and move around a lot, you're going to counter a lot of the Susanoo's abilities. Because that's the same thing that was happening with the Raikage. He was outspeeding the Susanoo. So if you can do that, especially with a dude like Deidara, like, if Deidara can just fucking stay in the air and start launching bombs at Sasuke while Sasori distracts him on the ground with his 100 puppets, I think it's up.
Would just be Sasuke's already kind of approaching that anyway with his mental reactions in Kagetsuchi, since the minute the Raikage is not using body flicker, he's able to perceive the Raikage, or when the Raikage is using guillotine drop. The reason this almost wouldn't matter is because Sasuke would just cliff that entirely in his Danzo fight. And the problem with Sasori in this situation is I'm not of the opinion that he would actually have enough AP, even if you go with like his Iron Sand, which is his hardest hitting move, at least in terms of AP, would actually be able to breach the Susanoo. That's pretty much where he cliffs off, in my opinion. Or his basic puppets really wouldn't present too much of an issue. I think it's too much of an issue to just suggest.
Yeah, but what's his name?
Like Sasori be able to do anything. If I don't want to really go into the poison route, since that's kind of predicated on him even tagging Sasuke in the first place, and I think once he enters the Susanoo, that just dies to 0. So I think the AP point is a bit more important, at least in this case. So I think all you really have to argue for Sasuke over Sasori is that he just initiates the ribcage, and Sasori wouldn't have the general AP feats to really breach it outright. Or, you know, by extension, if you did want to scale him to the other...
Sasori can't, but Deidara can.
Kazekage.
I definitely think Deidara's bombs can breach the Susanoo.
Okay, it's also dubious if they...
Because the Susanoo is not unfucking breakable, bro. Tsunade broke it.
They have the AP feat.
Tsunade was able to break it. And if someone's as weak, quote-unquote, as Tsunade can break it, then I think a lot of people can break it, given enough time and energy. Like, I think Naruto's Rasengan could at least crack the Susanoo. If Naruto were to land a Rasengan, it would, the ribcage at least, it would start to crack, maybe even break it. The fully formed Susanoo, like the more skeleton Susanoo, I think it would take maybe 1, 2, or 3, maybe 2 or 3. But a Rasen Shuriken, bro, Or Sin Shirk is gonna eviscerate through Susanoo. It has to.
beats as well to kind of paint it. So that's what I'd say about Sasuke. I think individually, like, he does do a bit better than Kakuzu or Hidan, but, you know, 100 Puppets doesn't do too much for him since, like, even though they are able to react quicker, again, they lack those hard-hitting moves and they're just using basic ninja tools, you know, nothing too insane. So that's probably what I would say on the Sasori end.
Yeah, another way people would also use to kind of justify him being much stronger than what he appears to be whenever Sakura's low-key giving him the hands would be to say that, well, Chiyo actually is relative to Hanzo's above all three Sani. Yeah, this is not very smart. But obviously, what's interesting about this, to make this note, is the only time we really get a she ever fought Hanzo is almost always implied to be she fought Hanzo's platoon, using her medical ninja skills to also just combat Hanzo's poison, using the antidote and things along those lines. Not that she actually was up there decking Hanzo with a left hook or anything like that. So I would say that even if you do take this Chiyo route, I just don't think there's really much to it. Sasuke by this point is narratively somebody who should scale above Orochimaru, at least in my opinion. Now,
Way above, yeah, way above. Come on.
the reason why I would say this is because both Sasuke and Naruto get what the Volume 45 back cover calls ever-increasing powers, which is interesting as it both calls both Sage Mode and the MS ever-increasing, despite the fact that Sage Mode is an upfront much greater amp than the MS. And the reason is because, well, you know, Sasuke kind of has to acclimate to it. Naruto just gets it straight up. He gets the straight-up power, and then he has to acclimate after on how he's going to use that power, manipulate that power, and things along those lines. So what's interesting about this is, well, that's true. Naruto is greater up front. This could even be implied by Zetsu when he states that he thinks Naruto is even stronger than Sasuke. The problem is Sasuke, his growth in adapting to the MS is through the summit. So this is why at the end of the summit, both of their ever-increasing powers have evolved to their maximum output, and they both admit that they would die if they would fight. This is something Hagoromo could also be used to kind of substantiate this idea because, well, he gives both of them 6-pass chakra and ways to manipulate that chakra. Naruto in the form of Sage Mode, Sasuke in the form of an ocular progression. So you could use this to sort of justify these amps being relative in at least some degree, and Naruto and Sasuke being relative to some degree, which is very consistent with how they're kind of trying to
I think Naruto's is better. I still think Naruto's Sage Mode is a little bit stronger, but I do think Naruto's Sage Mode is stronger simply because of how Sage Mode works. Sasuke would gas out long before Naruto would.
reach the
But I do think Sasuke's techniques are more lethal than Naruto. So it's like, if Naruto lands a Rasengan on Sasuke Susanoo, I don't think, you know, it might not crack it. I don't know. But if Sasuke lands an Amaterasu on Naruto, Naruto's done for.
level.
So I definitely think it's more of like, it's like a time thing. It's like, if Naruto can evade Sasuke long enough for Sasuke to gas out, then Sasuke is going to get cooked. But if Sasuke could bridge the gap before Naruto...
the Akatsuki
so like
enemy
Naruto's thing is going to be, can I beat Sasuke's defenses before he gets a critical hit on me?
on one with the Sharingan that actually beat up their Sannin mentors and their higher forms. Pain beat up Sage Shirai, Itachi beat up Hydra Orochimaru, and then later you brought this up, and in the war they have to fight a character in Chubito who has the Rinnegan and Sharingan. So this is an interesting note to say that they are really on this very similar narrative tier, and at least Sasuke in this narrative is certainly above Orochimaru, which is consistent anyway. Orochimaru's best feat would be saying maybe the third anime profile guys say that he has practically the same taijutsu as Hiruzen, and Hiruzen can stay at the top of the world, and we've already discussed how Sasuke already is standing at the top of the world. So this Sannin level doesn't really matter, and this Sannin tier almost eclipses all these lower Akatsuki members anyway, which can be used for more supplementary support in that last section as well. And past that...
But another thing is like, put Sasuke against Pain, and I don't think Sasuke's doing anywhere near as well. Like, I deadass... That's my only thing with Sage Naruto versus Summit Sasuke. It's like, we say that Summit Sasuke could beat up Sage Naruto depending on the context, but I'm like, can Summit Sasuke beat Pain? I don't fucking think so, because Sage Naruto was definitely putting fucking hands on Pain, and I don't think Summit Sasuke's doing that same thing.
I really do notice how Sakura can almost react to Sasori in every single instance we really get, which is weird because she can at least perceive him and all these things whenever, you know, a heavy Sasuke was able to blitz her and things like this. So it is just a really bad look to say, okay, Sasuke gets multiple exponential amps throughout the summit, but not even that. He also gets the MS and that progression, and he gets a little more absorbed after that point, more heavy Sasuke training, things along those lines. So there is a lot to say that this Sasuke has to be definitely faster than this Sasori. But do you want to go ahead and enter us into Datara and how he might stack up, or finish some thoughts on Sasori?
Yeah, well, I agree.
It wouldn't make much sense for you to say that this Sakura can react to Sasori and like fight him, but Sasuke 300 chapters later with a fuck ton more powers couldn't do it. Even though in this same arc we see Sasuke blitz Sakura. Now, let's be honest, Sakura probably had some kind of mental nerf, considering when she saw Sasuke, she reverted back to, like, okay, so the beginning of Shippuden is basically showing you how much Sakura has progressed. She's basically a Jonin. She's definitely qualified to be a Jonin and all that shit. And in my personal opinion, she's stronger than Naruto. So when Sakura meets Sasuke, I kind of think she gets like a pretty big mental nerve, because she's like still in love with him and like she clearly wasn't ready to meet him again. But I don't know. I do agree. It's kind of a weak argument to say that Sakura was able to fight Sasori in like early part one, or early Shippuden Naruto, but meanwhile Sasuke Summit, who's like basically we're at the war arc at this point. Like a couple chapters later, the war starts or is about to start. So, matter of fact, the war starts as a direct result of what Sasuke and Obito do. So, again, to say that Sasuke wouldn't be faster than this Sasori, nah, that's kind of, yeah, no way.
I think, you know, Sasuke just eclipsing,
especially with the Chidori.
Sanin tier does just put him above a good chunk of the Akatsuki, which is really all you need to say to a certain extent, but we obviously touched on a bunch of things. So him just being above that Sanin level is all you really need to say. Talking about Datara, I will say I think it's a lot of the same notions. We were talking about this before we got into the recording, but I kind of have some problems with how people perceive Datara versus Sasori, or excuse me, Datara versus Sasuke, in that a lot of people paint the fight like heavy Sasuke is like massively faster than Datara, when that's not really the case. They mainly base it off of Sasuke using body flicker, which is really just short-term speed boost.
No way. It's, bro, they were equals in that fight. Sasuke got equally, after the Datara fight, wasn't Sasuke bedridden?
Get to your opponent.
I'm almost sure that happened. I'm almost positive I remember Sasuke being bedridden for a while because he had fought somebody, or he was getting used to Orochimaru cells or something. No, he was bedridden for a while after he fought Datara. I'm almost sure of it.
The minute you're not using body flicker, your speed isn't really amped anymore, which is evident as Sasuke literally swings and Datara can react to him. So, and if you want another example, like you look at the Raikage versus Sasuke, where he body flickers to Sasuke, but when he goes to attack, he's no longer in body flicker. So it's really just used to get you to your opponent quicker, and then when you're not using it anymore, that's when you attack. That's kind of the whole deal with it. And we see Datara is promptly able to react to this, and also able to react to higher stages of Sasuke, that being Curse Mark Stage 2 throughout the fight. So I will say people pay Datara like Sasuke was watching him during that encounter, but I actually don't. I think it's kind of similar to Gaara, where even if there was a speed gap, it's not so severe to where Datara is like not able to react or not able to combat Sasuke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I got to preach this Datara apologetic for a while, because people always still want to hate on him, and even if you do want to take that initial assumption to say that, well, Sasuke does open the fight with body flicker, although he does cover a much greater speed.
I think it's a reaction speed thing. So if Datara were to throw a punch at Sasuke, Sasuke would definitely dodge it. But if it's a fight about like war of attrition and like, which is what Deidara was kind of doing in that fight, he was basically exhausting all of Sasuke's chakra until he could get a good critical hit on him. And it worked. Like Sasuke basically had to like kill one of his main assets in order to win that fight.
Then in the time frame that Deidara actually has to react. So therefore, if the distance was close, just a little shorter, then maybe Deidara would have been blitzed. Now, my problem with that, though, is it has another problem at the end, because then you have to also grant Deidara something, which is that by the time Sasuke enters into his combat speed and begins to swing, Deidara jumps and covers a much greater distance. So, yeah, then he's focused more on Tobi.
Yeah. It's like, are we going to forget that Deidara reacted to this? Like, what are we talking about? Deidara straight up dodged this attack. Now, you can even argue that Deidara had a better reaction moment than Tobi here, but clearly Tobi is dicking around. He didn't even get hit by this attack.
And if he should detonate these bombs before Sasuke gets behind him, and then you'll notice that he blows up the C1 in his own face while reacting to Sasuke, albeit slightly due to him being probably off guard. But he does come out with this blade, this slice across his left shoulder. And what's interesting about this left slice is it actually goes too far down the front side of his shoulder for there not to be excess combat speed, reaction, relativity, and movement in the time frame we didn't get to see, because obviously Sasuke's blade can't cover that angle area, I guess. So that's just an interesting point. And then as TG highlighted, which I have also before previously, that Sasuke very well does react to curse marks, or not Sasuke, sorry, Deidara does react to curse mark Sasuke throughout this fight, such as the Chidori charge, and whenever he gets pinned, they react relatively to get out of the flying bird or the dragon that's falling. So obviously we do have this Deidara who's probably relative, maybe above, just by a little bit if you want to grant some charity, this curse mark to Sasuke.
Yeah, it's like, bro, Deidara is straight up reacting to Sasuke in this fight. He's just getting outmaneuvered.
But again, as you guys, if you're paying attention, you know that
I hate like some people who power scale. It's like, bro, just because a person gets hit by an attack does not mean that they didn't react to it. They're getting outmaneuvered. They're getting outplayed.
Well, that's great, but, initial Kage Summit Sasuke is already above that, which is really bad, because now Sasuke is not only still Sasuke, it's going to make Deidara fight out of character and things along these lines due to his Sharingan, such as how Deidara completely skips over C3 and goes straight to C4, or how Deidara wants to go for an encapsulated C4 rather than just putting detonating clay inside of his hidden clay clone jutsu that does trap Sasuke, which probably would have won in the fight, but no, he decides he wants to go flash and use his newest best technique in the C4. So he's always going to be out of character here as well, which could lead him into Sasuke now stunning him with stronger genjutsu than before, one that actually will probably just override Deidara's eye no matter what. You want to highlight how bad this could be?
Yeah, so the whole deal is that 5 Kage Summon Sasuke's genjutsu is actually superior to his heavy version. It's noted in the data book that he essentially reaches the peak of the Sharingan's hypnotism, so you can even say that his Sharingan is now still peaking out due to his MS being unlocked, and he's almost entering a new tier of what he can do regularly, since we gotta know from Heavy Sasuke that he kind of mastered his Sharingan to the max, and then the MS almost kind of like, it's almost like a breakthrough that allows him to kind of go a little further with his base Sharingan. So he does actually, or you could just say he still didn't master his Sharingan to like 100%, and the hatred increases or MS allowed him to do so. Both interpretations are fine, but he does just have a stronger variant that allows him to completely control somebody's body or take away
I see the Mangekyo going like, okay, if you master your Sharingan through tomorrow, that's 100%. The Mangekyo lets you go 150%.
Bodily movement. So we see when Deidara is falling, he attempts to break through a genjutsu from Sasuke, that being when his pupil, it doesn't dilate, it just kind of shrinks, and this is like his counter genjutsu mechanism. And he does this when Sasuke is like charging at him in the air, but when they both fall, we actually said Deidara did get caught in genjutsu, even though he performed his like anti-genjutsu mechanism. So Sasuke could have potentially done a stronger variation of genjutsu, or just been using earlier to assert or like figure out that Deidara actually could be caught in genjutsu, kind of similar to Danzo. It doesn't really matter. All that really matters is that genjutsu is effective on Deidara, and it's more questionable if he'd be able to break out of it. Even if he didn't go down that route, it's very unlikely that Deidara's explosives have enough firepower to actually breach the Susanoo, at least at this stage. And this doesn't really work on the battlefield with Sasori because the puppets themselves are a bit lower on the durability end. So even like large scale explosions aren't really that good in the case of this fight, because they may actually, have an adverse effect and blow up Sasori himself. So kind of looking at that, it's a bit of a tough situation for the duo. They almost don't have the firepower to break through the Susanoo. And friendly fire is a real thing, along with Sasuke's hacks.
Yes, that's another thing. It's like, if Deidara has an attack that can get through Sasuke's Susanoo, it can definitely destroy Sasori's body.
It's like Amaterasu or Genjutsu they could potentially use while in the Susanoo. It's really a bad look.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Sasuke even has techniques that are faster than himself, which is something that's going to even heighten that speed gap. He can use things like the Inton Kagetsuchi and his, Susanoo arrows and things like that. That are just really nasty to just widen that speed gap. So just how you can see against Danzo. Or, as we mentioned earlier, whenever A is able to outspeed Sasuke in his V2 cloak, except Sasuke is still able to like turn his head and perceive him and light up the Inton and things along those lines, which will allow him to defend himself against characters that are faster than himself. But the problem here, neither Sasori nor Deidara are faster than this Sasuke initially, so it just kind of widens that speed gap. He also has a better advantage than Heavy Sasuke did, because while you may say, well, Heavy Sasuke could fly, well, yeah, but this Sasuke also just has a sniper rifle that's much faster than himself, so he could just use the Susanoo arrow to maybe snipe him out of the air or something like that. He also has an Enton ball on his Susanoo, which he can also use in Ribcage, which he uses, and the weird thing is, so it's this ball that attaches to the back.
Yeah, but Sasuke's gonna gas out. So, like, that's the thing. That's something that they're not bringing up. Sasuke will gas out.
Susanoo. Now, what's interesting is he's able to fire out these like wisps, like of Inton outwards, and he's able to fire out 3, I believe. Yeah, in the EMS he fires out 5, and you could see that same ball, but now it's in the hand. So it's almost as if this regular MS Sasuke is just a toned down version of EMS Sasuke in this ability. So he can at least still fire these out towards Deidara and things along those lines, which again are just really nasty. Because one thing you could even say is that, well, they're like relative to like Gar's sandwiches, relative to like Darwin's faster attacks, then they're, at least in comparison to himself, he's able to.
Well, okay. If they're saying Kage Summit, if they're saying at the start of Kage Summit, then maybe he wouldn't. But, like, the one that fought Danzo is definitely going to gas out. Because as soon as he reaches his peak Mangekyo power, he goes blind.
To combo alongside V1A, who's relative to the Sasuke, who we already mentioned is greater than that Deidara anyway.
Now,
so
I do think that Sasuke was pressed a lot harder than he probably would be in these fights, considering he doesn't have to fight nearly as many people, but who knows?
You could already say that these are just faster than the Heavy Sasuke that was combating Deidara anyway. So he definitely just has good ways to get around Deidara, good ways to get around Sasori. So I guess now we can move on to Konan really quick. And I almost hate Konan as much as I do Sasori. I'm kidding, I really don't hate any of the Akatsuki. It's just something I don't quite get the appeal to, And because Konan is one of those cases that has a lot of those high-end scaling, but none of her scaling at all really works. You want to go ahead and touch on this?
Yeah, I mean, I think my main problem with Conan is that, like, she has a really good prep feat, but her baselines are just very arbitrary.
Yeah, it's a prep feat. Like, that's not, like, that's why I hate people who bring up Conan. Like, you'll see on Twitter, and they'll be like, if Conan was able to beat Obito, why did people think Obito's so strong? It's like, nigga, you are so fucking stupid. It's like, you have no thought in your brain at all. It's like prep feat. It's something, it's again, it's you getting outplayed, outmaneuvered, outwitted. You being, okay, bro. If I challenge you to a fight, and I say, hey, me and you one-on-one, let's box. And me and you, it's a fist, like, it's a fight. Like, me and you are we're going to punch each other till someone gets knocked out. But you come to the fight with a fucking gun, and you shoot me. It's like, yeah, I lost, but you didn't. It's because you over-prepared for the fight. I did not. It's like I underestimated you. I did not. I agreed to a fight. I did not agree to fucking getting shot. Now, in this context, it's a fight to the death, so there's more leeway. But still, it's like Obito straight up admits, first of all, I underestimated you. And second of all, she prepped for this fight for fucking years.
I think
she literally was like, me and Pain came up with a way to counter your jutsu.
if you're general,
it's not. It's like, that's the same thing when Batman beats Superman. Batman is not beating Superman with his fucking bare hands. He's beating Superman by outwitting him. He's outsmarting him. He's dirty fighting. He's using tactics that Superman would never think of or use. That's what let him win the fight. Batman didn't walk up to Superman with no kryptonite and challenge him to a boxing match and start beating his ass. That's never happened. And if it has happened, it's fucking stupid. And I'm saying that as Batman being probably my favorite DC character, if not one of my. Well, Spider-Man's probably my favorite superhero, but Batman number 2. Batman, Flash, yeah. those are probably my favorite superheroes. So, I'm saying that as someone who's very biased towards Batman. And for Batman to beat Superman is fucking stupid. Batman should always have to outsmart him, outwit him, outmaneuver him, fight dirty, do things that Superman would never do, fight evil. Batman should have to fight so dirty that he's low-key tapping into doing stuff that's evil, morally incorrect. So yeah, bro, dog, don't say that. If you say that Conan beat Toby in an actual fight, you're fucking stupid. She did not. She outsmarted him, bro. She. It's prep. She didn't even outsmart him. She prepped him. She outprepped him.
Vaguely scales to the base on
because
and
outsmarting someone implies that like you did something on the fly that they couldn't think of to counter it. It's like no, she just had so many backup plans and so many things that countered his. She out-countered him. Yeah, she countered him. That's it. She didn't fucking outsmart him. She didn't outspeed him. She didn't out-punch him. She didn't outstrength him. She didn't power different. She had a thing. She had a jutsu. She had a system. She had a plan that worked.
Being a bit generous, maybe you could say Drive just happened to counter.
That's just basic tactics. Like that's how you want to fight. You analyze someone's weaknesses, and then you plan accordingly.
Her, or that was the.
I'm going up. It's literally like this. She literally did this. I'm going up against a guy that's made out of fire, so I'm gonna bring water. Like, what are we talking about? That's not you getting deft.
One jutsu that she wouldn't have been able to dissolve through. Okay, that's fine, but her higher end showings are a lot more contentious in the dissolve through.
I guess now we can move on to Conan really quick.
So you can't use her feat where she did that to Obito and say that, oh, this is how powerful she is. No, she's not. She prepped for that. She set up a plan for that.
I almost hate Conan as much as I do Sasha. I'm kidding. I really don't hate any of the Akatsuki members. It's just some I don't quite get the appeal to, and because Conan is one of those cases that has a lot of those high-end scaling, but none of her scaling at all really works. Do you want to go ahead and touch on this?
Yeah, I mean, I think my main problem with Conan is that, like, she has a really good prep feat, but her baselines are just very arbitrary. I think if you're generous in that she vaguely scales to the base Sonin, and that is being a bit generous, maybe you could say Jirai just happened to counter her, or, that was the one jutsu that she wouldn't have been able to dissolve through. Okay, that's fine, but her higher end showings are a lot more contentious in that, yeah, she has this prep feat on Obito, who's also just underestimating her, and she had complete knowledge of his abilities, so obviously it's not indicative to a 1v1 encounter if they saw each other on the street. So it's really hard to just give her a solid placement. I will say, if you go off the idea of just her explosives or something that she carries manually, it does have a good precedent for who she could damage in the verse. So that's probably something I would give her, and I think she could be threatening to a lot of the mid to lower tier Akatsuki members. Off that logic and the idea that she does dissolve through a lot of attacks in character, I think that could make her formidable. So I would just say, like, this potential base Sonin threat, great AP, dissolves through jutsu, Sharingan countermeasures. That's what I would probably say about Conan.
Yeah, and even then to supplement what you said, I think you really did cover that well. Is like her really best feat that's even almost unquantifiable still is whenever Jiraiya tries to use his fire style flame bombs on the paper clones or whatever. Whenever she like comes out to try to stab that one goon with her like paper rod, and he uses the jutsu, where then she's able to kind of reappear at a further back distance and things like that. So yeah, it is really just like at best you say, well, maybe she's base Sonin level or whatever, but again, as we discussed with Orochimaru, who's likely a superior to this Jiraiya, Sasuke is sort of eclipsing that tier anyway. So yeah, for Conan, there's not much for us to say. Obviously, paper and fire don't mix, and then Sasuke has the Enton, which is a mimic of the Amaterasu, which Sasuke also has. So obviously, Sasuke does have a really bad stylistic counter to Conan, so I'd say that this Sasuke should beat Conan pretty fairly. But Kisame is is a different case. Kisame, he's kind of a different monster. He is the tailless-tailed beast after all. He is, as the chapter synopsis statement notes, the Akatsuki's monster. So that's something I think is quite telling, because the only problem though is here we actually have him fighting an opponent at the direct time that Sasuke is fighting, and that's obviously against Killer B. Now, me and TG are both in agreement that B grows tremendously when